All right, close your eyes for a second. Just picture this. Turquoise water, so clear you can see your toes wiggle in the sand, the smell of coconut and spices in the air, and, oh, a gentle breeze rustling through palm trees. Feeling it?
I am.
Good, good. Because today we're diving deep into the ultimate Thailand beach hopping adventure.
Oh.
Whole month of island bliss.
And we're going beyond just the famous spots. We're going to uncover those hidden beaches, those secluded coves that'll make you feel like you've discovered paradise all over again. Plus, we'll throw in some local experiences so you get a taste of authentic Thai life.
I love that. So each week of this journey is going to have a totally different vibe. Some bustling beaches with energy to spare, maybe some tranquil escapes where you can actually hear yourself think. And, maybe we'll even squeeze in a full moon party or two.
Right.
We're crafting your dream Thailand escape, so get ready to take some serious mental notes.
What's so fascinating about Thailand's islands is just their incredible diversity. It's not just one beach experience repeated over and over again. It's a kaleidoscope of different landscapes, atmospheres, and activities.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's jump right into week 1 on the southern Andaman coast, where this whole adventure begins. And we're starting with a classic, Phuket.
Yeah.
3 days to explore this island. Where do we even begin?
Well, Phuket definitely has a bit of a reputation, especially Patong Beach.
Yeah.
For its nightlife. But just a short boat ride away, you'll find places like Kata and Karen beaches. Picture soft white sand, calm turquoise waters, perfect for swimming, a really nice introduction to Thailand's beaches.
Love it. And when you're ready for a little more adventure.
Phang Nga Bay is calling.
Ooh.
Think towering limestone cliffs rising straight out of the emerald water, hidden caves you can explore by kayak, and have you heard of James Bond Island?
Oh, yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Instantly recognizable from The Man with the Golden Gun. And Phang Nga Bay is not just a pretty face.
It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Wow.
It's teeming with all kinds of unique wildlife and incredible geological formations.
Now, I'm all about adventure, but I also crave those moments of, pure tranquility. Is that where Koh Lanta comes in?
Koh Lanta is definitely where you kind of shift into slow motion.
Okay.
Picture yourself strolling along Klong Ninh Beach as the sun sets, that sky ablaze with color. Or maybe you're lounging on Kwang Kong Beach, sipping fresh coconut water straight from the foot, with the waves just gently lulling you into a state of pure relaxation.
That sounds heavenly. But for those days when I'm feeling a bit more energetic, does Koh Lanta have anything beyond just the beach?
For nature lovers, you absolutely cannot miss Lanta Island National Park.
Okay.
Think lush rainforest, hidden waterfalls cascading down those moss-covered rocks. You can even visit a sea gypsy village.
Wow.
See a more traditional way of life. Hiking, cave exploring, wildlife spotting. You can find adventure tucked away in all that natural beauty.
All right, week 1 is already shaping up to be incredible.
But we can't forget our final stop, Koh Phadan.
Yes!
This island is legendary, for its dramatic scenery, and of course, Maya Bay.
Maya Bay. Made famous by the movie The Beach, this bay is, it's a true wonder. Sheer limestone cliffs encircling this secluded beach with water so clear it's unreal. It actually had to close for a few years to let its ecosystem recover,
Oh.
But they've been working really hard to restore it. Hopefully by the time you get there, it'll be open again.
Fingers crossed. But even if Maya Bay isn't open, I'm hearing there are still tons of other amazing places on Koh Phi Phi.
Absolutely. If you like to snorkel, Lo Sama Bay is a must-see.
Okay.
Imagine floating above vibrant coral reefs, all those colorful fish darting around you. You might even get a glimpse of a reef shark.
Cool.
And then there's Monkey Beach, where you can, you guessed it,
What monkeys?
encounter those playful monkeys. Just be sure to keep a safe distance and hold on to your belongings. Those monkeys are notorious for being a little mischievous.
Yeah, always good advice. Respect for wildlife is key, and frankly, I wouldn't want to lose my sunglasses to a monkey. Okay, so week 1 is officially in the books. We've explored Phuket, we've unwound on Koh Lanta, and we've experienced the beauty of Koh Phi Phi.
Amazing.
I'm feeling recharged. Ready for more. What's in store for week 2?
Week 2 takes us to the central Gulf of Thailand. We'll experience a mix of high-energy parties and peaceful paradise. And we're starting with Koh Samui, an island that truly has it all.
Ooh.
From bustling markets to secluded beaches to luxurious spas.
Koh Samui sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Variety is the spice of life. What kind of beaches are we talking about?
Picture this. You start your day with a sunrise yoga session on the quiet shores of Crystal Bay.
Yes.
The soft sand beneath your feet, the sound of the waves.
Mhm.
Then as the day heats up, you hop on a scooter and explore the charming Beaufort Fisherman's Village. You can browse the local shops, savor the delicious aromas coming from the street food stalls.
I love that.
And as the sun sets, you find yourself sipping cocktails on Jawwing Beach, the energy palpable as the nightlife comes alive.
Wow. You had me at sunrise yoga on the beach. And, I've heard whispers about this place called Ang Thong National Marine Park.
Yes.
What's the deal with that? Is it worth a day trip from Koh Samui?
Ang Thong is a must-do.
Okay.
Imagine kayaking through a maze of emerald green water, limestone islands rising up around you like something out of a fantasy novel. You can snorkel in hidden lagoons teeming with colorful fish, hike to viewpoints with panoramic vistas. If you're lucky, you might even see some dolphins.
Okay, that's it. I'm booking that boat trip. And next on our week 2 itinerary, Koh Phangan. I think I know what this island's famous for.
Yeah.
The full moon party.
You got it. The legendary full moon party on Hod Rin Beach.
Yes.
It's a massive celebration, thousands of people dancing under the moon, fire shows, music pulsing through the night. Definitely an experience.
I can feel the energy already. But, what if I'm not quite in the mood to party? What are my options on Koh Phangan?
Koh Phangan has a quieter side, too.
Okay.
Thong Sala Beach offers a much more relaxed vibe, perfect for soaking up the sun, reading a good book. And for something truly off the beaten path, there's Bottle Beach.
Dial Beach.
It's only accessible by boat or a pretty adventurous jungle hike, but when you arrive, it's secluded paradise, powdery white sand, crystal clear water, pure bliss.
I love that. Balance is key. All right, and to round out week 2, we're heading to Koh Tao. Tell me, what makes Koh Tao's underwater world so special?
Koh Tao is a haven for divers and snorkelers.
Awesome.
Imagine yourself floating in water so clear you feel like you're flying. The coral reefs are vibrant, teeming with life. Tiny neon-colored fish, graceful sea turtles. You might even see a whale shark. Mae Had Beach and Chalokban Cow Beach are your launching points for all those underwater adventures.
Now, I've heard divers rave about a place called Sail Rock. What's the story there?
Sail Rock. A legendary dive site. It's a giant granite pinnacle rising from the depths. It attracts an incredible array of marine life. Schools of barracuda swirl around you, giant groupers loom in the shadows, and if you're really lucky, you might even see a majestic whale shark just gliding by. It's an experience you won't soon forget.
Week 2 is a whirlwind. Dancing under the full moon, exploring hidden beaches, and diving into an underwater paradise. It sounds like week 3 is going to keep the adventure going strong.
Week 3 takes us back to the Andaman coast, but this time we're venturing north to uncover even more hidden treasures.
Okay.
Our first stop, Krabi, a province known for its dramatic limestone cliffs, lush mangroves, and of course, incredible beaches.
I always thought of Krabi as just a gateway to other islands, but it sounds like the province itself deserves some exploring. What are some of the must-visit beaches there?
Krabi is full of surprises. Let's start with Railay Beach. Only accessible by boat, it's a true hidden gem. Towering limestone cliffs flanking this pristine stretch of sand, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, even rock climbing. Then there's Onang, Krabi's main tourist hub. It has a lively atmosphere, long-tail boats bobbing in the turquoise water, lots of restaurants and bars to enjoy the sunset. And for a touch of luxury and seclusion, head to Bnagkok Beach.
Okay.
Imagine yourself lounging on a sunbed under swaying palm trees, cool drink in hand, the sound of the waves, your only company.
And I can't forget to mention Hong Island with its iconic lagoon. I'm picturing like turquoise water, limestone cliffs, maybe a hidden cave or two.
You're spot on.
Yeah.
Hong Island is a must-visit when you're in Krabi.
Okay.
The contrast between the towering cliffs, lush vegetation, and crystal clear water is breathtaking. You can kayak through the hidden lagoon, explore the caves, or just relax on the beach and soak up the serenity. It's like stepping into a postcard.
Okay. Krabi's officially on my list. And next we're sailing to Koh Lipe, an island known for its postcard-perfect beaches and laid-back atmosphere. What are some beaches we absolutely shouldn't miss there?
Koh Lipe is all about beach bliss.
Mm-hmm.
Pattaya Beach is the island's main hub. It's got soft white sand, vibrant nightlife, and plenty of restaurants and bars. Sunrise Beach, true to its name, is the perfect spot to catch those first rays of dawn.
Oh.
It's got calm waters and breathtaking views. And for a touch of luxury and seclusion, head to Karma Beach.
Nice.
Picture yourself sipping kiketails in a hammock overlooking that turquoise water, the gentle breeze whispering through the palm trees.
It sounds idyllic. But Koh Lipe is also known for its commitment to sustainable tourism and that pristine, untouched beauty. What sets it apart from some of the more developed islands?
Koh Lipe is a true hidden gem, and they've been working hard to keep it that way.
Right.
They've got initiatives to reduce plastic waste, protect the coral reefs, and support local businesses. So you can enjoy all the beauty of a tropical island, but you know you're helping to preserve it at the same time.
That's amazing. And to wrap up week 3, we're going truly off the beaten path to Koh Bulanlay.
Yes.
Tell me, what can I expect from this tiny island?
Imagine a place where time slows down, where the only sounds are the gentle waves and the rustling of palm trees. Koh Bulanlay is that place. Bulanlay Beach is the main stretch of sand. It's a haven for tranquility and simple pleasures. And then there's Hidden Beach, accessible only at low tide, a secluded cove where you can truly disconnect and reconnect with nature.
No Wi-Fi, no crowds, just the sound of the waves and rustling palm trees.
Exactly.
That sounds like paradise. We've explored Krabi, discovered Koh Lipe, and ventured to Koh Bulanlay. Week 3 has been incredible, and I'm ready to soak up every moment of our final week in this island paradise.
Week 4 takes us to the southern Gulf of Thailand. Lush landscapes, diverse activities, and tranquil escapes await. Our first stop, Koh Chang, the second largest island in Thailand.
Wow, after Phuket.
That's right.
Okay, Koh Chang sounds intriguing. What kind of beach experiences can I expect there?
Koh Chang is a tapestry of contrasting landscapes. Dense jungle, cascading waterfalls, pristine beaches.
I love that.
White Sand Beach, the longest on the island, offers a vibrant atmosphere with plenty of restaurants, bars, and water sports. Kai Bay is known for its laid-back vibe, perfect for chilling out and watching the sunset. Lonely Beach, true to its name, offers a secluded escape. And Bang Bao Bay, a traditional fishing village built on stilts over the water, will transport you back in time.
Wow. Sounds like Koh Chang has a beach for every mood.
Yeah.
And beyond the beaches, are there any other adventures to be had?
Koh Chang is much more than just beaches.
Okay.
Imagine yourself trekking through the jungle, that thick, humid air filled with the scent of tropical flowers, the sounds of exotic birds. Maybe you're kayaking through mangrove forests, spotting monkeys swinging through the trees. And for a truly unforgettable experience, head inland to Klong Plu Waterfall, a cascade of cool, clear water tumbling down moss-covered rocks, perfect for a refreshing dip on a hot day. Koh Chang invites you to explore and connect with nature.
I love it. Koh Chang sounds like the perfect blend of relaxation and adventure. And for our final island escape, we're heading to Koh Koot. Tell me, what makes this island so special?
Koh Koot is a true hidden gem, often overlooked by tourists. Imagine stepping onto a pristine beach, the sand so soft and white it feels like powder. The water is crystal clear, turquoise in the shallows, deepening to a sapphire blue as it stretches out to the horizon. Palm trees swaying in the breeze. The only sounds you hear are the gentle lapping of waves and maybe the chirping of birds. Koh Koot is where time seems to stand still, a true sanctuary of peace.
It sounds like the perfect way to end our month-long journey. Soaking up the sun, the serenity, the simple pleasures of island life before we head back to reality.
Exactly. That peaceful atmosphere is the perfect way to reflect on all the memories you've made.
Speaking of heading back, on day 28, it's time to bid farewell to those islands and return to Bangkok for a final dose of city exploration. But before we do that, let's talk about some practical tips, to help our listeners plan their own Thailand adventure.
Great idea. Let's start with the best time to visit. For ideal beach weather, the dry season runs from December to April. Sunny skies, warm temperatures, minimal rainfall, perfect for enjoying all those water activities.
Okay, perfect. Now, I know getting around Thailand can be a bit of an adventure in itself. What are the best options for transportation between the islands?
Ferries are the most common way to island hop in Thailand.
Okay.
They're a scenic and affordable way to travel. It's always good to check the schedules in advance, especially during peak season. Speedboats are another option for those shorter trips. While long-tail boats, those iconic Thai boats with the long, slender tails.
Oh, yeah.
They're perfect for exploring hidden coves and those secluded beaches.
And once we're on the islands, what's the best way to get around?
Scooters are a popular and affordable way to explore at your own pace. Just make sure you have a valid driver's license.
Right.
And always wear a helmet.
Of course, of course.
Taxis are readily available, but be sure to negotiate the price beforehand or insist on using the meter. And then there are songthas.
Songthas.
They're shared pickup trucks with benches in the back.
Got it.
A fun and inexpensive way to experience local transportation.
So many options. I'm feeling that sense of adventure already. Now, you mentioned accommodation earlier. Thailand definitely caters to all budgets. But can you give us an idea of what to expect?
Thailand truly offers something for everyone. From budget backpackers to luxury travelers, you can find cozy guest houses tucked away in quiet villages, beachfront bungalows with stunning ocean views, luxurious resorts with all the amenities. It all comes down to your budget and how much comfort you're looking for.
And just to give us a rough idea, what kind of budget should we be thinking about for a month-long trip like this?
For a month of island hopping in Thailand, including flights, transportation, accommodation, food, and activities, you could spend anywhere from, say, $1,800 to $3,600 USD, depending on your travel style.
Okay.
If you're a budget backpacker, you can definitely travel on the lower end of that scale. If you prefer a bit more comfort and luxury, you'll likely spend closer to the higher end.
Okay, that gives me a good starting point. So we've got the beaches covered, transportation sorted, accommodation explored, and even a budget breakdown. I'm feeling inspired.
Right.
But there's still so much more to Thailand. What's next on our deep dive adventure?
In our next segment, we'll delve deeper into the cultural heart of Thailand.
Okay.
From vibrant festivals and serene temples to delicious cuisine and bustling markets.
Ooh.
We'll also touch on safety and responsible travel, to make sure you have a smooth and enjoyable experience.
That sounds incredible. I can't wait to uncover even more of Thailand's magic. So stay tuned, folks. The adventure continues.
Welcome back to our Thailand deep dive. Last time, we mapped out that incredible month-long island hopping itinerary, hitting all those amazing beaches. But Thailand is so much more than just beaches,
Yeah, I'm excited to get into that. It's a country with such a rich history and fascinating culture, traditions that go back centuries. I'm ready to go beyond just the beach towel and really dive into the heart and soul of Thailand.
I love that. And I think one of the best ways to experience the true essence of Thailand is through its festivals. They're just so vibrant, so colorful, They really give you a glimpse into the country's beliefs and customs and traditions.
Okay, give me the highlights. What kind of festivals are we talking about here?
Well, you can't talk about Thai festivals without mentioning Songkran.
Okay.
The Thai New Year's festival. It's celebrated in April, and it's basically a giant nationwide water fight.
Wait, a nationwide water fight? You got to tell me more about this.
So picture this. People take to the streets armed with water guns, buckets, hoses, anything they can get their hands on. And they just drench each other. It's all about cleansing and renewal. It's chaotic, it's fun, and it's a chance to really let loose.
Okay, I'm adding Songkran to my bucket list, literally. What other festivals should I be looking out for?
If you're looking for something a little more serene, Loy Krathong is truly magical. It usually falls in November, and people gather around rivers and lakes and canals to release these small, decorated floats called krathongs onto the water.
Oh, wow. What are these krathongs made of? And what's the, meaning behind releasing them?
They're often made from banana leaves, intricately folded and decorated with flowers and candles and incense. Releasing a krathong is symbolic. You're letting go of negativity and making wishes for good fortune in the coming year.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Imagine thousands of these flickering lanterns drifting down a river, reflecting on the water. It's a sight you won't forget.
Sounds incredibly symbolic. Are there any festivals that focus more on the spiritual side of Thailand?
Absolutely. Thailand is predominantly Buddhist, and a lot of festivals revolve around those traditions. One of the most important is Maga Puja Day, which usually falls in February or March.
Okay, what happens during Maga Puja Day?
It commemorates a historical gathering of 12,250 of Buddha's disciples. It's a day for reflection, meditation, and making merit. Many Thais will visit temples, offer alms to monks, and participate in chanting ceremonies. It's a really special time.
It does sound like a really meaningful experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got water fights, we've got floating lanterns, spiritual gatherings. Are there any festivals that are a bit more offbeat?
Well, if you're looking for something truly unique, check out the Monkey Buffet Festival in Lopburi.
The Monkey Buffet Festival. That definitely piqued my curiosity.
It's held annually in November, and it's exactly what it sounds like. A massive feast laid out for all the monkeys that live in these ancient temple ruins.
Wow.
Tables piled high with fruits, vegetables, all kinds of monkey delicacies. These creatures just have a grand old time. It's a spectacle you won't forget.
Monkeys feasting in ancient temples. Okay, that is going straight on my list. So we've got water fights, floating lanterns, spiritual reflection, and even monkey buffets. Thailand's festivals definitely offer a range of experiences.
They do. Attending a festival is a fantastic way to immerse yourself in the culture,
Yeah.
connect with the locals, create unforgettable memories.
Absolutely. So beyond festivals, what are some other ways to experience Thai culture during, my month-long trip? I'm ready to go beyond the tourist traps and really get a feel for that authentic Thai life.
One of the most enriching experiences is visiting a Buddhist temple.
Oh, yeah.
Temples, or wats, as they're called in Thai, they're not just places of worship, they're centers of community life. They're full of incredible art and architecture.
Absolutely. You mentioned some like iconic temples in Bangkok, but are there any others outside the city that are worth a visit?
Definitely. If you're in Chiang Mai, you can't miss Wat Phra at Doi Suthep.
Okay, what's special about Wat Phra that Doi Suthep?
It's this stunning temple complex. It's perched high on a mountain overlooking the city. The architecture is breathtaking, the atmosphere is so serene, and the views are incredible.
Amazing.
Be prepared for a climb, though.
Oh,
Over 300 steps to reach the top. But trust me, it's worth it.
I'm sensing a theme here. Lots of stair climbing in Thailand. What about, in the south, near those beaches we talked about? Any notable temples there?
Near Krabi, you can visit the Tiger Cave Temple, also known as Wat Tham Sua. It's famous for its challenging climb.
Okay,
Over 1,200 steps to reach this golden Buddha statue at the summit.
1,200 steps. All right, you had me a challenging climb. What's the reward for reaching the top?
Well, the panoramic views are absolutely breathtaking. You can see for miles, across the landscape all the way to the ocean. Plus, there's just the sense of accomplishment and serenity that comes with conquering a climb like that.
I love that. Okay, temples are definitely a must-do. Now let's talk about something that's equally important to me, Thai cuisine. We briefly touched on street food in Bangkok, but what other culinary experiences should I be seeking out?
Thai cuisine is a true sensory delight. It's this blend of sweet, sour, salty, spicy. Those flavors will tantalize your taste buds.
I can't wait.
Beyond just street food, I highly recommend taking a cooking class.
Oh, a cooking class. That's a great idea. What can I expect from that kind of experience?
It's really hands-on. You learn about the ingredients, the techniques, the cultural significance behind Thai dishes.
Yeah.
You'll visit a local market, select fresh ingredients.
Okay.
Then you'll learn to create those classic dishes, pad thai, green curry, tom yum soup, all under the guidance of a chef.
I love that. And once I've, mastered a few Thai recipes, where can I find those fresh ingredients to recreate them back home? I want to bring a little piece of Thailand back with me.
For a truly authentic experience, you have to visit a local market. Thailand's markets are a feast for the senses, bustling with activity, all those colorful fruits and vegetables and spices, fresh seafood, you name it.
It sounds like an adventure in itself. Are there any specific markets you recommend?
In Bangkok, or Tor Khor Market, is a foodie's paradise. It's known for its high-quality produce and amazing prepared food stalls. And in Chiang Mai, Warrot Market is a great spot to experience a more traditional Thai market atmosphere.
Okay, temples, cooking classes, markets. My list is getting longer and longer. What other cultural gems should I explore?
To truly immerse yourself in Thai culture and, treat yourself to some well-deserved pampering, you have to experience a traditional Thai massage.
I'm always up for a good massage,
Yep.
especially after all that temple stair climbing. What's so unique about a Thai massage?
It's not just a spa treatment. It's an ancient healing art that combines acupressure, stretching, rhythmic movements, all to relieve tension, improve circulation.
I love that.
It's a holistic experience that'll leave you feeling so relaxed, so rejuvenated.
Okay, Thai massage is added to the list. Are there any other cultural experiences that focus on, wellness and rejuvenation? I'm all about that Zen life.
If you're interested in holistic wellness, finding your inner peace, you might enjoy visiting a meditation retreat. Thailand is home to numerous meditation centers, nestled in these serene, natural settings.
Oh,
They offer courses and retreats for everyone, from beginners to more experienced practitioners.
a meditation retreat amidst the beauty of Thailand. That sounds so peaceful. So we've covered festivals, temples, cuisine, markets, massages, even meditation retreats. It seems like Thailand offers a ton of ways to dive into its culture.
It really does. And it's important to remember that Thai culture is deeply rooted in respect, kindness, hospitality, sanuk.
Yeah.
That Thai concept of finding enjoyment in everything you do, it just permeates everyday life.
That's a beautiful concept.
Hmm?
Speaking of respect, what are some etiquette tips I should keep in mind, to make sure I'm being respectful of Thai customs? I want to be a good guest.
One of the most important things to remember is to be respectful of the Thai monarchy and Buddhist images. So avoid pointing your feet at Buddha statues or monks. And dress modestly when you're visiting temples, cover your shoulders and knees.
Okay, those are great reminders. What about greetings? How do people typically greet each other in Thailand?
The traditional Thai greeting is the way,
Way.
a gesture where you press your palms together, kind of in a prayer-like position, and bow your head slightly. The higher you hold your hands, the more respect you're showing.
I'm practicing my way right now.
Uh-huh.
What are some other customs I should be aware of?
In Thai culture, the head is considered the most sacred part of the body.
Okay.
So avoid touching anyone's head without their permission. And the left hand is generally considered unclean. So use your right hand when you're eating, passing objects, or greeting someone with a way.
Got it. It's so important to be mindful of local customs when you're traveling.
Exactly. A little cultural sensitivity goes a long way.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the heart of Thailand. From festivals and temples to delicious food and markets. We even touched on some etiquette tips, to make sure we're being respectful.
It's been a fascinating journey. I hope this has inspired you to not just relax on those stunning beaches, but to embrace all of the culture and traditions that make Thailand so special.
Absolutely. I'm so inspired. I can't wait to experience it all. But before we move on to the final part of our Thailand deep dive, we need to address one more thing: safety and responsible travel.
You're right. It's important to be aware of any potential concerns and to travel responsibly to minimize our impact, on the environment and the communities we're visiting.
So what are some safety tips I should keep in mind while I'm traveling in Thailand? I just want to be prepared.
Thailand is generally a very safe country for tourists, but like anywhere else, it's always good to be aware of your surroundings. Petty theft and scams can happen, so avoid carrying a lot of cash. Be cautious of overly friendly strangers,
Right.
and stick to reputable transportation services.
Okay. What about health concerns? Are there any vaccinations I should get or precautions I should take before my trip?
It's always a good idea to consult with your doctor or a travel health clinic, well in advance of your trip. Talk about vaccinations and health precautions.
Okay.
Common recommendations often include vaccinations for hepatitis A and typhoid. It's also a good idea to pack mosquito repellent, sunscreen, and any personal medications you might need.
Those are great reminders.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about responsible travel. What are some ways we can minimize our impact on the environment and support the local communities, while still enjoying everything Thailand has to offer?
One of the simplest but most effective ways to travel responsibly is to reduce plastic consumption.
Okay.
Bring a reusable water bottle, refuse single-use plastic bags, and try to choose eco-friendly tour operators and accommodations.
Yeah, I love that. What about supporting local businesses? It's so important to make sure our tourist dollars are benefiting the local economy.
Absolutely. Choosing locally owned restaurants and shops and guest houses is a great way to give back and experience a more authentic side of Thailand.
Right.
Also, consider buying handicrafts and souvenirs directly from local artisans. It supports their livelihoods, and you get to bring home some unique handmade treasures.
I love that. And one last question about responsible travel. What about interacting with wildlife? We talked about that Monkey Buffet Festival earlier. What are some guidelines for interacting with wildlife responsibly?
Yeah, that's a great point. It's essential to remember that wild animals are not meant to be pets or entertainment.
Right.
So avoid any attractions that exploit animals, like elephant riding or tiger shows. It's incredibly cruel and harmful. Instead, choose ethical wildlife sanctuaries or national parks where you can observe animals in their natural habitat,
Right.
It supports conservation efforts.
Yeah, it's important to be informed and make those conscious choices that are good for both the environment and the animals.
Absolutely. Responsible travel is all about being mindful and making choices that benefit everyone.
Okay. I'm feeling so much more prepared for my Thailand adventure. We've covered the cultural heart of Thailand, addressed safety and responsible travel. I'm ready for the final installment of our deep dive.
Well, get ready. In our next segment, we'll wrap up this journey with some practical tips, those hidden gems, and some final inspiration to get you packing your bags.
Thailand, here I come. Welcome back to the deep dive. We're in the final stretch of our Thailand adventure. And you know what that means. Time for those insider tips, the hidden gems. You know, those things that'll make your trip unforgettable. That final push to get you booking that flight.
Think of it this way. We're handing you the keys to unlock the best of Thailand. We've covered the beaches, we've explored the culture, talked about traveling responsibly. Now it's all about maximizing your experience.
Yes, love it. Let's start with something practical. Packing. What are those absolute essentials? Especially for a month of island hopping. I want to pack light, but, I still want to be prepared.
Packing light is definitely key, especially when you're moving around a lot. But there are a few must-haves. Think lightweight, breathable clothes, linen shirts, flowy dresses, things like that, and obviously a swimsuit or two. For different beach vibes. Comfortable walking shoes are a must, especially if you're planning to explore those temples and markets. And of course, a reusable water bottle. Staying hydrated is crucial, and it's a great way to reduce plastic waste. Oh, and don't forget sunscreen and insect repellent.
Okay, noted. Sunscreen, insect repellent, reusable water bottle. Check, check, check. What about money? What's the best way to handle that in Thailand?
The currency in Thailand is the Thai baht. It's always good to have some local currency on hand for those smaller purchases, street food, that kind of thing.
Right.
ATMs are pretty widely available, but it's smart to let your bank know about your travel plans just to avoid any issues with your card.
Good point. Good point. I'll definitely give them a heads up. Now, what about language barriers? Should I, brush up on my Thai before I go?
English is spoken pretty widely in the tourist areas, but learning a few basic Thai phrases could go a long way. It shows respect, and it helps you connect with the locals.
Yeah.
Simple greetings like Sawasdee, hello, and Kop Kun, thank you will be greatly appreciated. Even a little effort goes a long way.
I'm already practicing my Sawasdee. This sounds so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk transportation. We've already talked about ferries and tuk-tuks and songtaos, but are there any other options I should consider, especially for those longer trips between cities?
Domestic flights are actually really convenient and pretty affordable,
Oh, good to know.
especially between Bangkok and the islands. And if you want to see more of the countryside, trains are a great way to travel. They're comfortable, they're scenic. You really get to soak up that local atmosphere. For shorter trips within a city, ride-hailing apps like Grab are super popular and reliable.
So many transportation options to choose from. This is great.
Wow.
Okay, now for the fun part, let's talk about those hidden gems, those off-the-beaten-path destinations that will, blow my mind.
Yeah.
I'm ready for those unforgettable experiences.
All right, if you're looking to escape the crowds, a place to truly unwind and reconnect with nature, head to Koh Yao Noi.
Koh Yao Noi. Tell me more.
It's this peaceful little island nestled between Phuket and Krabi. It's like stepping back in time.
Ooh, I love that.
Pristine beaches, lush mangroves, those traditional villages where life moves at a slower pace. You can kayak through those mangroves. You might spot some exotic birds, maybe even a glimpse of an otter.
Wow.
You can cycle through rice paddies. The air is fragrant with jasmine. Or just relax on the beach, listen to the waves, and let the world melt away.
Koh Yao Noi sounds like the perfect antidote to, those really busy tourist spots. What other hidden treasures are out there?
If you're a nature enthusiast, you have to experience Khao Sok National Park.
Okay, Khao Sok National Park. What makes it so special?
It's one of the oldest evergreen rainforests in the world, absolutely teeming with biodiversity. Towering limestone cliffs covered in emerald green vines, waterfalls plunging into clear pools, hidden caves. You can go trekking, spot wildlife like gibbons, hornbills, maybe even wild elephants. You can kayak on Shaolan Lake surrounded by these incredible limestone formations.
That sounds amazing.
And here's a unique experience. You can spend the night in a floating bungalow on the lake. Imagine waking up to those rainforest sounds, the mist rising over the water. It's pure magic.
Floating bungalows in a rainforest.
Okay.
That is definitely going on my list. So we've got those tranquil islands, rainforests. What about something a bit more historical, maybe a bit more culturally immersive?
If you're interested in history and ancient cultures, Sukhothai Historical Park will transport you back in time.
Sukhothai Historical Park. Tell me more.
It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was once the capital of the Sukhothai Kingdom, which flourished from the 13th to the 15th centuries. Imagine wandering through the ruins of ancient temples, palaces, those Buddha statues. You can rent a bicycle and explore at your own pace. Really soak up the atmosphere.
Stepping back in time. I love that. Okay, so tranquil islands, rainforests, ancient ruins. What about something a bit more urban, a bit more, offbeat?
All right, if you're looking for something quirky and unexpected, check out the Airplane Graveyard in Bangkok.
The Airplane Graveyard. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's this strange and fascinating place where all these old airplanes have been left to rust and decay.
Oh, wow.
It's become this unlikely tourist attraction, a little eerie, but definitely Instagram-worthy. It's like a glimpse into a different world. And it's a reminder that even in a city like Bangkok, you can find these hidden pockets of unexpected beauty.
Airplane graveyard. Okay, check. I love that we're exploring this unconventional side of Thailand. Now, what about those culinary adventures? We talked about street food and cooking classes. Are there any other foodie experiences I shouldn't miss?
If you want to experience those true flavors of northern Thailand, you have to try a Bnagkok dinner in Chiang Mai.
A Bnagkok dinner. I'm all ears.
It's a traditional dining experience where you sit on cushions on the floor and enjoy a variety of dishes served on this round tray. It's called a Bnagkok.
Yeah.
It showcases all those unique flavors of northern Thai cuisine, curries, sausages, sticky rice, fresh herbs.
I love it.
And the best part, it's often accompanied by traditional music and dance performances. It's a feast for all the senses.
Bnagkok dinner sounds amazing. I'm adding that to my list right now. Okay, I think we've officially covered everything. Hidden islands, rainforests, ancient ruins, airplane graveyards, even Bnagkok dinners.
We have. And it's just a testament to Thailand's diversity, its ability to surprise and delight. It's a country of contrasts. Ancient traditions meet modern influences. You have those bustling cities coexisting with tranquil islands, adventure around every corner. It's a place that will stay with you long after you leave.
It really has been an incredible journey, exploring those picture-perfect beaches, those hidden gems. I'm feeling inspired and ready to experience it all.
That's the spirit. And I hope this deep dive has not only given you all the practical tips and knowledge, but that it's also ignited a sense of adventure within you. Remember, Thailand is a country that rewards exploration, a place to escape the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So there you have it, our ultimate guide to a month-long Thailand escape. Now it's your turn to take the plunge. Book that flight. Discover the magic of Thailand for yourself. Safe travels. May your journey be filled with adventure and those unforgettable memories.
Safe travels.
And as always, thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive. Until next time, keep exploring.